Welcome back to Starfield. We are on episode number 12, ladies and gentlemen. We just found Percival, made our way back here to the mining colony of Sidonia. And we're with Mara Castell. We're going to go meet with Hadrian. Sounds like we should get inside, guys. It's pretty bad out here right now. But it looks really cool. But we don't want to get radiation, so let's head inside and meet up with Hadrian. I guess she's already here.
In a press statement, Galbank acknowledged there was a data breach and reassured its customers that their accounts have
That's
not
what
been
we did with
compromised
Louisa.
and their credits are safe.
That's funny.
Hey, friendo. Got any special goods you're willing to part with? Maybe we can make a deal.
Oh, this is the guy you would take your stolen goods to. Good to know. I do have some shit we want to sell, though.
Hello, welcome to the Sidonia UC Exchange. The best goods, all courtesy of the United Colonies, straight to all of the wonderful UC soldiers, workers, and other citizens. I've
Drop
got
the
a
act,
little of
buddy.
This, a little of that, and maybe a little of some other things you wouldn't expect to find at the UC shop, But that's because I try to provide for everyone here. So please, browse my stock and let me know what I can get for you, friendo.
Friendo. Not to be rude, where are you from?
Ah, yes, it is the accent. I have been asked this before. Do not worry, I take no offense. From a very young age, I spent most of my life among the stars, aboard one ship or another. I picked up many
Lucky
ways of
you.
speaking, many languages. Because of this, the way I speak sounds strange to some, but that is the price I pay for knowing all the languages I do.
Do you get all of your stock directly from the UC?
The UC, my employer, they try to furnish my exchange with plenty, but other planets, they need more, so we need to make do with what we get. But me, I have other ways of getting goods to sell, and so I do. I get a little bit of this and that from
Right,
here
this
and
and that.
there, and that is how I provide for you and me. You understand?
I understand. Do you have any deals, any specials, like a 2-for-1 or something? Buy one, get one free?
Do I have any good deals, you say? Friendo, I am full of good deals.
All right.
My prices may be fixed by UC pencil pushers many worlds away.
I wanna see if he
but
does have
I
anything
may
good.
find ways to work with you. For example, I buy things to refurbish and resell. You bring me these, I give you credits, and we make deals.
Okay. You got a loyalty program, reward program? You ever get sick of running the shop all by yourself?
Oh, friendo, you have no idea. You see, not only do I sell goods for the United Colonies, I also need to receive the shipments, stock the shelves, manage the inventory. Why, even now I have this big delivery. Tracking says it is here, but it is clearly not here. I don't see it, do you? The ship is out in the desert of Mars, not where it should be.
You want me to get it
Services
for
tells
you?
me they can look at it, but I need my goods soon, and they're taking too long.
We'll get to it for you, no problem. It is going to take a while. We've got a long waiting list of people wanting me to do things for them. So why can't you just let ship services handle it instead?
Please, no. Have you ever dealt with them?
No.
I have.
Okay.
Too much bureaucracy. Everything takes too long.
This is going to take a while
Some of the
too.
goods are perishable. You could do this for me much faster.
Yeah, I wouldn't
And
bet
you
on
seem
that.
better equipped than I to deal with any problems you may find on board.
That's true, but it's not going to get to you quickly, my friend. I feel like you should probably at least go through ship services. Maybe we'll get to it before them. No guarantees. What do you think happened to it anyway?
What happened? I don't know. The ship was marked as approaching, then it landed somewhere out there, and that was the last I heard. Did it crash? I hope not. But maybe, yes, it did. That would be terrible. My shipment would be ruined. And the ship's crew. Oh, how tragic. What if? But we must not assume. We must be sure. And we must get my shipment. That is also important. Let's not forget.
Businessman. What kind of shipment?
Oh, just various crates of supplies. Nothing unusual. You see what I have in stock, yes, friendo? More of that. The people here, they need their supplies. And I need to sell them supplies. And without that shipment, neither can happen, right?
All right, I'll check it out for you.
You could? Yes?
It's gonna take a while.
This is what I hoped when we talked. If you go to where the ship was last seen, you could look at it. Find out what happened. Take care of anything on board that shouldn't be there. Pirates, killer robots, heat leeches, whatever. And check the crates to make sure nothing is broken. Then come back to me, so I can send someone to recover the shipment and get to selling. Easy as peasy, as they say.
As they say.
Is that really her?
There she is. Adrian.
Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you.
We found
Old
him.
man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Cool. Told you I wasn't bullshitting you.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
No problem.
makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
Oh no. Little gunfire. You know, no big deal. I took out a Terramorph. Come on.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we be dealing with the cabinet? And the
cabinet.
Freestar Collective?
Oh shit.
And House Varun somehow? Guess
Oh,
we can
boy.
kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
What's the cabinet?
The cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The president, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're
Ooh,
the
it's
only
as
real
high as it
chance we've
goes.
got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind.
Okay. What are the Armistice Archives? And what's it have to do with Freestar Collective and House Varun?
Well, when the colony war came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the
Not that long
armistice,
ago.
3 factions were involved in the negotiations.
So one of them's
The
behind
UC,
this.
Freestar, and
Probably
House
Varun.
Varun.
Yeah.
They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions.
Damn.
And as to what our research
Little
is
Mass
doing
Effect
in there,
here.
well, I'll get to that.
Okay. Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. I'll take that explanation now.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were
Figured
military
that.
scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Damn.
The place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago.
And someone broke
The
it.
UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Damn, scapegoated you. So are you guys on the run?
No. We were both dismissed after the war for what we did. These days, we're just concerned citizens with a very particular area of expertise. Our damage has been done for a long time.
I was wondering if you're going to tell me that before.
Oh. You already knew.
I mean, it's pretty
I'm
obvious.
sorry about that. It didn't seem relevant in the moment, and well, it's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
I thought she was possibly behind it at first, but definitely not. Why wouldn't the cabinet agree to why would they agree to help us, honestly, but why wouldn't they agree?
I mean, I hope they will, given the evidence we've acquired.
Yeah, but
Getting
you're
the Freestar Collective and
persona
House
non
Varun
grata.
on our side, that won't be easy.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the UC at the moment, for various
Or you.
reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't
like
see a
that.
better option to solving
be
what's
fun.
going on here. So it's gonna be up to us to get them on board.
Okay. I think we could do that. Let's go talk to the cabinet.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of MAST in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
All right, Percival. It was nice meeting you, buddy. You take care of yourself. I guess that's it for his role. Marika, A+. That was a hell of a performance from you. I appreciate it. You came through big time. She was amazing on the battlefield. And... oh, they're testing out the collider again. You can head on back. I'm gonna go sell some more junk.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh?
I did miss it, but you can go back to your post. You did a phenomenal job.
Thanks for letting me tag along. Let's catch up soon, huh?
We will. She sounds sad. See you later, Marika.
You should give that recipe a whirl. Percival's research tends to be pretty sound. And probably less than a 10% chance you go blind.
Hey, look. I didn't realize you were actually gonna help Percival. You're alright.
No problem, man. He didn't say anything too terrible when we walked in.
Pardon.
Hello.
What do you think now, buddy?
It's true, they're talking about getting the deep mine up and running again. I'm gonna need to place a bigger beer order.
Why do you call this place the Sixth Circle?
It's from the Inferno, Dante. Sixth Circle of Hell was where all the fallen angels set up shop when heaven tossed them out. Upon the gates I spied more than 1,000, who of old from heaven were hurled. That's all right. None of these drunks got it either. But second home to the devils seemed about as good a moniker as I was going to find for my bar.
Not bad. What can you tell me about your Red Devil gang?
Becoming a devil? It was a point of pride on Mars for a lot of years. Parents on New Atlantis, they'd want their kids to become a Class 1 bureaucrat or something. Here, We got bedtime stories about the demons from the mines. Martian fiends, honed finer than any knife edge, tougher than any blast shield. When the UC needed results, they sent us. So, when the devils were disbanded,
UC has their fingers in a lot of different
all that went
factions.
away. You can understand how hard it was for folks here. Fair warning, my patrons aren't the picky type.
What does this guy even sell? All aid. All chunks and bullshit.
I could use a break.
Looks like you're taking one. This piece of shit. Scumbag.
I don't actually like it, no.
Hello, traveler. Will you
Who are
join me
you?
for a while? You strike me as someone with an interesting story. Call it scholar's intuition.
Sure,
Meeting
let's
a
talk.
kindly stranger is always a blessing. What brings you to Sidonia?
Looking for people to join my crew.
Oh, you're a captain.
Mhm.
I'm a traveler myself. I've spent years in the space lanes conducting research for a book I intend to write. I envy you the company of others on your voyages through the Starfield. I hope the Blackest Sea has been kind to you and your crew.
So far, so good, baby. I mean, if you're looking for company, I'd be happy to bring you along with me.
Would you?
Yeah.
I've never worked on a crew before, but the
I don't
idea
care.
does appeal to me. The older I get, the lonelier the void seems. Are you willing to pay? I dislike taking money from friends, but I'll need some credits to stow my ship at Sidonia's spaceport. I'll work to make it up to you, naturally.
Of course. 18,000 though? That's quite a bit, my dear. Now, before I bring you on, what can you tell me about your skills?
I know a lot about starship maintenance, and I'm skilled at constructing outposts. I have plenty of piloting experience, too.
Okay.
I also think I'm a decent conversation partner. That has some value on long trips through deep space.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Now listen, will you work for any less than 18,000? Because that's a bit high.
Let me think about it.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we can work something out.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Oh, damn, okay. I understand. I don't mean to imply you're being unreasonable.
There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear.
18,000's a lot. I don't even think I have it right now, but I want to bring you on. I know you'd like to help me if you could.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I can't afford to be that generous.
All right. I'm sorry I can't afford that right now.
I understand. Fate willing, our paths will cross again someday.
I guess we'll see.
Engines firing. Here we go.
What the fuck?
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes?
Did you change your hair
Not
color?
literally, though. I've got small feet.
Dude, you dyed your hair, didn't you? Or is that just the way it looks? Oh, this guy dyed his hair, bro. Interesting. Sarah hard at work over here. It's her kind of place right here.
Did you need my help with something?
Nah, girl, just checking in on you. Keep up the good work. Here you go. You cracked that code. I know I'm not the only one that just likes chilling with the crew, seeing the different places they go. Sarah's up here sitting in the cockpit now. Just hanging out in space. I know it's nerdy, but I fucking love it. I think it's cool as shit. What are you doing? Messing with the micro now? He's busy on the industrial workbench. Get a kick out of that. So since we're about 20 minutes into this episode, we're going to hold off on going to try to convince the various factions to support us in our terramorph destruction cause. And let's have a little shore leave. Hey Vasco, we haven't hung out with Vasco. I didn't want to forget about you. You want to tag along for a little bit for a couple fun little cute missions here on New Atlantis?
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Why don't you tag along with me? We're going to go have some fun. Nothing big. You don't need to use your weapons or anything.
Yes, Captain. I am right behind you.
Let's go. Come on. I'm going to show you how to have some fun, Bosco. It's kind of a foggy-ass day in New Atlantis. You guys like my new outfit? I went and bought this at the store. Little formal wear for him. He's going to be a diplomat. Go back to his diplomatic roots.
Nice day, huh?
He should be dressed for it. We're going to get on that for you, Wilkes. I promised. Come on, Vasco, old buddy. Good to see you running around here, stretching your legs a little bit. Look, you got a friend here to talk to, too. There really are some nice views here in New Atlantis. That's really cool. It's a nice spot. It's like a citadel. Alright, so before we get back to the faction quest we were on, Eyewitness, Hadrian said she'll be waiting for me outside of MAST. We're gonna just assume it's gonna take her a while. She said she has to get everything ready and this and that, so it doesn't have to be immediate. So we're killing time while she's, doing that. I play this out of my head. And I want to do the mission for Nadia Mafaz. Let's go give her an interview. That should be fun. SSNN, Settled Systems News Network. Crimson Fleet attacks are rising. We got to get on that. Now, we're going to go undercover, but it made more sense to go, take care of the terramorph threat first. That seemed urgent. And then immediately after that, he has to get to his undercover work for SysDef. Try to take down the fleet. Do a little Donnie Brasco. So those missions, they kind of came to us. We have to take care of them before we get on to anything else, even thinking about it. And I'm going to be doing a lot of small missions first. I'm not going to, do 1 hour to go do a point of interest, don't worry. But anyway, here's Nadia. She's pretty fine, bro.
You have a story for me or not?
I got a story for you. I tell you, if you could roam, if this was more like a Skyrim or a Baldur's Gate, there'd be a lot more, I think, that I would pick from the ones they're giving me. Possibly Nadia.
Welcome to SSNN, where the news never
She looks very bored. You look like you're sleeping.
David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Not part of the fan club. David seems like a vain egomaniac.
Sounds like you know him personally. Let's take a look at you.
Take a look at me. Take a good look.
You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living.
You could say that.
I bet you have a story or two.
A few.
I have a feeling about such things.
The feeling is correct. I'm always eager to help the press.
You'd be the first. I'm interested only in primary sources.
You got
things
one.
You've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay.
No hearsay. You got it, ma'am.
What do you got for me?
Got a lot. Well, the Crimson Fleet attacked an Argos mining facility on Vectera. She doesn't know I was involved yet.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
I don't want to talk to her too much about Constellation. But they were probably in it for the credits.
Rare minerals, you say? That would be worth the price of admission. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
I worked for Argos, now I'm with Constellation.
Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office.
That's right.
Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe?
Smoke a pipe
So
for
we've covered the
sure.
basics.
Okay.
How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a
Oh, I
bunch
got a
of
lot of
miners
those.
triumph?
Let me tell you how great I am. Team player here. The mining crew banded together and fought them off.
Huh. Sounds like a good outfit. The heroic miner is a good angle. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And
I'm sure I will.
take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
$650 for that inside scoop? Nadia, we gotta talk about that. That pay is very, very low. I'm not happy with it. Bosco, you believe that shit? Unbelievable. $650. I know. It's nice out here. It's like an outdoor mall almost. Kind of reminds me of Irvine Spectrum a little bit. Told you need to stretch out those robot legs. Hey, buddy. He likes to get close. I noticed that about him.
Captain, greetings.
Greetings, bud. You want to talk a little bit?
You may. I have no concept of privacy.
Okay. What's your read on Barrett?
It is impossible to read Barrett. He is neither a book nor a block of code.
You
If
love
you
Barrett.
are asking
Cute.
for a summary of my observations on his behavior, I will provide one.
Provide one. Did he make you?
No. I was manufactured by a machine. However, Barrett has modified my programming substantially. I have advanced linguistic capability and navigational skills. I warned him that I would require an extra millisecond to process information with his modifications, but he did not seem to mind. Apparently, my capacity for conversation makes me a more entertaining travel companion.
We have to go check on him. He's not back yet. I tell you what, Vasco, if when I get back from the undercover Crimson Fleet mission, he's not back, we'll go see. He should have been back by now. Now I'm getting a little worried. You have any idea what his story is?
Barrett has not shared many personal details with me. He finds me a poor conversation partner.
Aw, poor
despite
Vasco.
repeated attempts on his part. I do not understand the concept of gossip.
Ah, he's a gossiper. I can relate. Have you two been traveling together long?
My internal clock tells me that it has been years since Barrett and I began traveling together. I have traveled much of the settled systems in his company.
He does seem like quite the character.
Based on my understanding of Barrett, I believe he would be flattered by that assessment.
Well, we are going to have to go and see what the hell is going on with him. How does traveling with me compare to traveling with Barrett?
I find you to be a more measured and logical captain than Barrett.
Thanks, Vasco.
It would be quite difficult for another human to be more reckless than him.
Okay.
My likelihood of expiration due to corporeal destruction has been significantly reduced since coming aboard your ship. You should consider this a success.
I'll take that as a big, big compliment. Thanks, Vasco. What are you looking at? Get out of here. I don't have any more questions for you now,
I
buddy.
hope my answers were satisfactory.
They were good. I liked learning a little more about Barrett. Alright, so we're going to continue our little bit of shore leave here. Now, we also, I think for Nadia, she wanted us to go and do some interviews. Which one was that? Here it is, Nadia Mufaz. We have to do 3 interviews down in the well. Let's go do them. Well, we'll interview the doc first. Hey, Doc. The doc looks like she needs to see a doc.
Resources. I try not to turn anyone away just because they like my credits.
Bosco, you gotta stop crowding people like that, man. Look, you're freaking her out. Come back, Talia.
We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do.
Look, I'm with the SSNN now, and I'd like to ask you a couple questions about your business for a little article I'm doing.
A journalist?
Mm-hmm.
That's a surprise. Most people don't think anything that goes on in the well is worth writing about. I'd be happy to help if I can.
All right, well, tell me more about yourself first.
Sure, if you'd like. My name's Talia. I was born and raised right here in the well. I've been the nurse here at the med bay for over a decade now. Once upon a time, I was a combat medic for the UC Navy. When the colony war ended, I came back to the well to put my skills to use for the people here.
And how have things been in the well recently?
Things are always the same in the well. Violent and dangerous. I swear I treat more injuries here than I did when I was a Navy medic.
I'd like to know how things are going at the med bay these days.
Things are always rough at the med bay. I'm the closest thing to a doctor that the well has, and I can't treat everyone. The last few weeks have been especially bad.
What the?
Kind of infection going around, and a lot of kids down here are catching it. It just breaks my heart to see.
I think this guy in the back needs some medical attention. Well, I'd be happy to help you out with that.
Oh, you're sweet to offer. There might be something you can do, if you're willing. Let's chat again when you have some time to spare, all right?
Sounds good. All right, I think that should be enough to go on for now.
All right, dear. You let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
We'll come back and see Talia about all that. Like I said, I like to role play it, you know? Makes the game more fun for me. Let's go see Kay. It's a cool little spot. I would frequent this establishment. I don't think the well is as bad as they say. It's kind of nice.
Welcome, so long as you keep your hands
I know, hands to yourself. I know. She's been through it, this girl. God damn. You don't have to tell me every time I come to this restaurant not to touch you. I've never touched you.
No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here. Keeps us on our toes. Nothing else?
Look, I'm with the SSNN. I'd like to ask you a couple questions about your business here.
Absolutely. I'm sure my mom would be proud to have the place featured in an article. What's up?
All right, well, tell me about yourself first.
Yeah, sure thing. I'm Teresa Mason, and this is my home. My mom's the Kay who founded Kay's house. I grew up here along with the business. My mom passed the place on to me when she decided to retire. Running it is my pride and joy. I've put everything I have into it.
Nice. How are things going down here in the well?
Same as ever. I've lived in the well my whole life, and things have never really changed. The UC government promises to clean the place up every couple years, but there's still just as much crime and poverty as there was when I was a kid. That's why Kay's house is so important. It's the one place people in the well feel safe. Be sure to put that in the article, okay? I'm really proud of it.
Will do. I'd like to know how things have been with your business lately.
Business is steady, as usual. We don't tolerate violence or disrespect, so a lot of folks like to spend time here. The only thing that's worrying me is a new group of customers I've seen hanging around lately.
Uh-oh.
They've been watching the UC surplus store pretty closely. I have a bad feeling they might be planning something. Kay's house has a reputation as a safe place. I don't want to be associated with that kind of thing.
I can talk to him. Yeah, I can talk to him.
Honestly, I'd really appreciate that.
Gotcha.
I'd feel terrible if something happened and I hadn't done anything to try to stop it. Why don't you come by when you have some spare time, and we'll talk it out.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for your time.
Great. Let me know when the article comes out, will you? I'd like to read it.
Will do. Have a good night. All right, one more, and we can turn in our news story.
Hey, if you got a problem with me, just say it. I don't want any of this passive-aggressive crap.
Nope, no way.
Yeah, well then change the message.
Damn. You guys gonna fight?
Junks will take years off your life, I'm telling you. I ate some once. I was sick for a week.
Remember these guys? He wants us to do a mission. Go get him some bullshit so we can use his store. It's on the list.
No loitering, okay? I don't have the patience for it.
You're friendly. Look, I'm doing an article for SSNN. Try not to be an asshole and just answer a couple questions for me.
A reporter?
Yeah.
Fine, but I'm only talking basics. I don't
Okay.
like people snooping around my business.
Holy fuck. Alright, man. How about we start? You tell me about yourself.
Name's Henrik. I own Apex Electronics. That's all I'm willing to say to some nosy reporter.
Here we go. How have things been down here in the well lately, you
How the hell
dick?
do you think? Life's a mess down here. I'm not holding my breath for it to get any better.
And how are things going here at this shitty little hole you got?
Door's still open, isn't it? That's my idea of success. Sorry if you were hoping for something more flowery.
Alright, that's enough. Go fuck yourself.
Great! Now why don't you help me out and buy something? I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Oh yeah, that great information you just gave me. Fuck you. Back to nods.
Instead, they found more than they bargained for.
I like that they're playing this story.
Between the Crimson Fleet and the miners. The miners banded together around one of their own, an individual so talented that afterwards they were recruited by Constellation. Armed with only their trusty mining lasers, the Argos crew fought off the Crimson Fleet and defended their facility.
It's a good story.
Surprising turn of events and a victory for us all.
Yeah. Good story, Nadia. Well done. My only complaint, I know I've said it before, I wish that was actually like a TV broadcast. They could do it. It wouldn't be hard. Wish you could jump a little higher on Jemison, but it's fine. I need a boost pack, or I need to use that perk. Nadia, love of my life, I'm back, my dear.
You have another story for me?
Well, kind of. I finished interviewing people in the well for you.
Hey, that's great. Thanks so much. Did everything go all right?
Yeah, it was fine.
Glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to reading through your notes. I can't thank you enough for helping me out. I'll send you a copy of the story if it gets published. There's nothing like seeing your name in print.
And how about dinner? Talk to you later, Nadia.
Hope to see you again.
Hope to see you again. Vasco? Where the fuck did Vasco go? This fucker. What the hell? There you are, Vasco, running off. Johnny 5 is alive. Next up on our little shore leave episode, we're gonna go try to find that guy's data slate. Remember? I think this was the guy from Enhance. He either left it at Terra Brew, Whetstone, or Valberg Building. Let's go there and find it.
Excuse me.
This lovely place. Okay, where would this fucker leave it? Data slate. He's not gonna be behind the counter.
My colleague has an amazing relic in his possession. A
You told me.
spoon recovered from Earth.
I know.
So envious.
Could be up here, you would think. That'd be a decent place for him to put it. I don't think it's at Terra Brew. I would think if it was, it wouldn't be... It shouldn't be hidden. It wouldn't make any sense. Like, if it was back here, like, what the fuck? How would it get back there? Or back here? Same thing.
Terra Brew. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a data pad. Somebody leave one here?
Go away.
I wasn't even fucking talking to you, Helena. You
Do
bitch.
I look like a barista to you?
You look like a biatch to me. Alright, now we gotta check the other Terra Brew. There's two of them. Guy could have gone to either, I suppose.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
Nope. What's that? Found the seats. This fucker eating a sandwich. It's not here. Alright, Terror Brew's covered. Whetstone. What's this? Notebook. What's this? Notebook. Food. Here it is. We found that fucking thing. He was drinking. Top shelf, drink it up. He was telling the truth. It is patient information. Alright, we found that fucking thing. Hey, guess what, you fucking weirdo?
You look great. But if you'd like to look better, you're in the right place.
Smart line.
How can I help you be the best you possible?
Found your data slate.
You found it? Oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know what to say.
Pay me.
You have helped a humble businessman. You saved me and my business. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much. I hope this hasn't tainted your perception of my wonderful facility. If you need any work done, I'll
free.
always be here.
I don't even get a discount? How much did he even give me?
Enhance will be here anytime you'd like a different look.
Should be free plastic surgery, don't you think, Bosco? Alright, next up on our shore leave mission, we're gonna go to the embassy for that poor fella who's been trying to get into New Atlantis. For about 2 months since we started playing this game. We're gonna finally get around to handling that.
Sign off from the Interstellar Affairs office before I can set foot in there.
I don't think I've
You
done
gotta
that.
be kidding me. It's plumbing, not pastry. It could cause an incident. It mean my job, sir.
Bosco.
Fine. I'll begin the process. Wouldn't want to withhold a chance for more red tape from the great UC.
Always something to fix at New Atlantis. Never fails to remind you it's one of the oldest cities in the galaxy.
If you have an appointment, they'll check you at the door.
Got it, asshole. 3-star collective embassy.
The guards will check you at the elevators. Try not to make a fuss. Welcome to the Freestar Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Who can enter the embassy?
Unless you have an appointment, only Freestar diplomats and security members are allowed inside. And because you're asking the question, I take it you don't have one.
Relax. Look, one of your representatives forgot his diplomatic visa.
You can't forget what you don't need. Diplomatic visas haven't been in use since the Colony War. No, this sounds to me like a guard bought a red marker and colored some tape. I'll make a call to Sergeant Yumi and see if I can't get this squared away. Thanks for the tip.
I don't know which one that was about with Layla. I don't even know what that was about.
Don't you worry. I'll have our people go and fetch the representative.
Did I just get him in trouble? What the fuck just happened? Hold on a second.
The
There you go.
Freestar Collective has no place in New Atlantis.
Is that right? I agree, actually, Evie.
The FC is nothing but a bunch of warmongers and murderers.
Fuck yeah, my kind of girl. What do you think should happen to him?
Well, I want it torn down, of course.
Hell yeah.
The fact that there's even an embassy for them here after what they did, it's infuriating.
I agree.
Tear it down.
Tear that shit down. Tear it all down. Diplomacy is needed to make sure another colony war won't happen again, though. We need that embassy. Yeah, I guess we do.
Ha! Diplomacy? That doesn't mean anything to the FC. They'll break any law and treaty that they feel like. It doesn't matter to them.
She's probably right. What's your problem with them exactly? I get it, though.
What's my problem with them?
I know,
Really?
just asking.
I'm keeping the FC accountable for the terrible things they've done.
Get him,
The
Evie.
colony war was an unforgivable tragedy. Countless lives could have been spared, but the Free
Somebody
Star Collective
cares.
was out for blood. The Free Star Collective took my father away from me.
What do you say? We go on a fucking rampage, take care of him? But you gotta try to move on from it.
But that's not what I want. I don't want us to move on. I want people to wake up and realize what the FC did to us. And I want them to be angry. I want justice and closure for everyone in the UC.
From what I know about the Freestar Collective so far, they are pieces of shit, so I'm with her.
Back to business.
Get back to business. Fuck the Freestar Collective. Oh shit, he's gone, bro. He's gone. It was fun, Vasco. You can head on back now and do your maintenance.
Returning to assignment, Captain.
That was a nice time with Vasco. But we want to make sure everybody gets a little shore leave.
This is so cool.
You ready to head out for a little shore leave? I see you got your blonde hair back.
Of course. I'll follow you to the end of the universe.
Alright, we're gonna buy a Terrabrew coffee for that nice lady in the subway with the boyfriend.
Hello, and welcome to Terrabrew. How may I serve you? Hi there. Welcome to Terrabrew. How can I help you? Certainly. Please take your time.
Terrabrew cappuccino, please. Up to the top. That'll be all. Let's go take it down to poor Donna. Donna, Donna, Donna. That's a good song. I think that's what it was called. Donna. Now, normally I don't make it a habit of buying things for girls with boyfriends, but Donna,
I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
you've been saying that. Look, I got your Terrabrew.
Thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it. Thanks again. I really appreciate it.
What'd you give me? A med pack. That's a good exchange. I'll take it. How's everything going?
Not too bad. Found a box of pens the other day. You'd be amazed at what people leave lying around. Take care of yourself.
You too, Donna. Now we're going to talk to the scientist over here by the tree. I don't know what that was about. I forget, but it was on my activity list. Kelton.
I'm sorry. I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Bottom of what?
Yes. Concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs.
What's going on?
Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby.
Yeah, I was gonna
it
say.
Seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
I mean, why not?
Well, that's... Thank you. That's unexpected.
I like
There's
to
a
help.
series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Okay. I mean, are we gonna just run around and pick those up? I guess we can. We have a pretty good fast travel system. That shouldn't even take long. Nope.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
Now that egg you found, was it beeping?
Yeah, it was.
Hmm.
Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Damn, this is a whole fucking runaround.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher.
Good for
I'm sure
you.
we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you?
She's very depressed. So some kid bought an egg from you? I need it.
Who, Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it?
Oh, just some junk I dropped.
That so? Must mean something to you if you came looking for it.
You just trying to make her
Well,
credit.
You can have it back for what I paid for it.
Plus a little extra.
A little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Can't you just give it to me?
I could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And
I'm
it's
haggling
all
over
the way
100
in the
credits.
back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here. You're
Yeah,
the one who said it
that
was
is a-
junk. If that's true, why bother coming back for it at all?
Here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Whoa! Damn! Okay, he's got his boost back on for this shit, huh? I love it. What a shore leave. Alright, I got your eggs.
I really do need that additional data.
I got it.
Any luck tracking down those sensors?
Tell me what exactly you're worried about here first.
Recent scans of the tree have suggested that a significant portion of the interior is liquefied. Obviously, some small percentage of its internal workings is always liquid to allow for the transfer of nutrients and so forth, but
Obviously.
this, well, I've never seen anything like it. If it continues to increase, I'm concerned the entire tree may collapse. And I'm also worried about other secondary effects.
Okay, I get it. What kind of secondary effects?
It's too soon to speculate. I'd very much like to see the additional data before I say more.
Okay. Should this area be blocked off?
If the time comes, I will certainly attempt to alert the appropriate people in MAST. If I have more data, though, my concerns might carry some more weight.
Okay. You'll get to the bottom of this.
I appreciate your confidence. The sooner I have all the available data, the sooner I can make an assessment.
Well, lucky for you, here they are.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right.
Don't think that's
We'll
going to
just
be the end of
data.
our,
Give it a moment.
our story here.
And just another moment.
Okay, I'm waiting. Ready?
It is working, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Ah, there it is. Leaf.
Right. You got it?
Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tell me. What's happening? Tell me.
Well, there's good news and bad news.
Bad
The
news
good
first.
news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree.
That's the good news?
I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
Okay, that does... Yeah, that's not good news.
Well, from a certain point of view. In an, admittedly, somewhat selfish manner.
He just wants to
The
say,
bad
I told
news,
you so,
as it
pat
were,
himself
is
on the
that
back.
The internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Right, good scientist here. 2,500, not bad. Yeah, not bad. Quick little run around. Not like that 600 Nadia gave us. Alright, sun's going down. As the sun goes down over New Atlantis, we're gonna say goodbye to episode number 12 here of Starfield. This was kind of a look at homeboy just chilling, hanging out. This is kind of a, you know, relax, chill, more chill episode. We talked to Hadrian a little bit and set that up, but we had some nice, fun, relaxing missions. Hung out with the adoring fan over here. We're going to be going our separate ways, though, my friend.
This is so cool.
He's having the time of his life. Glad I could do it for you, my loyal buddy. You could go back to your post now. Had a good time.
All right. Let's catch up when you return. I can't imagine it'll be more than a minute or two.
Don't worry, buddy. You're on the ship, so you see me plenty. Marika, how you doing, darling? She's working hard. Don't let me bother you, girl.
Thanks for stopping to chat.
Of course. This game's so fun. Alright, who the hell dropped the box? Great. One more thing we gotta worry about. Let's kick this thing over here. There we go. And where is my dear Sarah? Is she in my quarters? No. Wishful thinking on my part. She must be in the control room. And we have to get her because we're going on a big mission as soon as we start the next episode 13. We're going down to the diplomats and Hadrian. Look at this. He's got his suit on. This looks like, to me, something Shepard would have wore in Mass Effect, especially if he was going on a diplomatic mission. So I think that's going to be great for us next time. Where are you at, Sarah? Where the hell is Sarah? Did I miss her? That's really strange. There's Marika. She must be in the science lab, right? Right? There she is. Oh, you scared me for a second there.
Yes?
Are you ready to head back out? I need you for a very important mission.
I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Woo! That's what I like to hear. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Starfield. And we will see you on the continuing journey next time.